Hey there friends, on today's quick video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to freeze multiple rows or multiple columns so that when you scroll through a spreadsheet, all of that specific header data or column data moves with you. Let's jump into it. Okay, now obviously if you've worked with Excel for a little bit, you may understand header rows that you want this data to scroll down or side to side maybe if you wanted to see the names as you move through your spreadsheet. It's a little annoying forgetting potentially what column names are as you move down the list and can't see those names anymore. Well, you may understand that to freeze these rows or columns, what you can do is go to the View tab. I'm using a Mac, but this will look very, very similar if you're on a PC. Make sure on the View tab here, and then you're going to get a bunch of menu options, including freeze panes, freeze top row, and freeze first column. Now this is important to remember because we're going to be coming back here. And obviously if you want to freeze the top row, you can click on this. As you can see, as I scroll down, that top name data scrolls with it. Well, what if you wanted Joe to scroll down as well? Well, what we can do, let me click the unfreeze panes there. What we can do is we can actually click on the row just below the data that we want to move. So if I wanted this row up top here as well as the Joe row to actually scroll down as we're moving, all I need to do is click the row below it. And this is now going to indicate that we want everything above it to be frozen. I can come up here and I can click the freeze panes window. Once I click on that, you can see that as I scroll down, Joe now moves down with that name data on top. Again, wherever you click, everything above that row will be frozen and will move. Now let me go ahead and click unfreeze panes. This actually works with columns as well. So let's say I wanted both the name and date to constantly move left or right when I'm scrolling through a sheet. Well, what I do is I click on the column just ahead of that, and then I come up here and I click freeze panes. And again, what that does is it freezes all of the columns that are just to the left of this. So now as I move left or right, you can see that both the name and the date are scrolling with us so that we can associate that data. Again, this obviously isn't needed on such a small spreadsheet. When you have a ton of numbers to scroll through, this can be a super, super helpful piece of information to know. I hope that helps. Friends, please hit that thumbs up button if this has helped, and then subscribe because we're making a ton more of these Excel tutorials. Those will be released really, really soon. Thanks for watching, friends, and we will see you again on the next one.